Hey guys, Michael from Paragon Performance. Today we're going to take a look at these RGB DRLs for your C8 Corvette. Let's go ahead and get the installation started.
All right, so we're going to get this fender liner removed. We're going to start by removing these three 7mm screws from the bottom here on the back. Then you have a handful of T15s and plastic push clips here holding the fender liner in. We also need to make sure we remove this mud flap because there is two T15s behind it. It just snaps into place, so you can just pull it off. May need to use a little pry tool, but let's get the fender liner out.
Okay, so now that we have the wheel and the fender liner out of place, next up we are going to grab our short 10mm socket and zip out these three nuts right here. Now the bolts on the top will want to spin, so you kind of need to snake your hand up here and hold them in place. That way they don't run away on you. Ta-da! Okay, and with those gone, you can then take these three nuts out. And as you can see, they're little guys, so be careful not to drop them. They will blend into the fender liner area pretty hard. All right, that leaves this bracket mostly loose. Now we just have two 10mm bolts in here, so I grab my ratchet 10 right here. Make sure you're going the right way, and then one of them is located right up in here. Break that guy loose just a little bit, and then you can finish it by hand. It is a little bit of a tight squeeze. All right, got that one, and then the second is on this other leg. Okay, now that we got both of those out, this guy is nice and loose, so we can kind of just slap it out of our way. And if you notice right here, this specific car does have our LED grille light bezels already, so that's what this extra wiring is for. We can ignore that for now. These two parts will work together, so there's no need to worry about that. Next up, we will grab our T20 Torx bit and a small extension just so you have something better to grab. And there's two bolts on the module right here that we're going to take off. And be sure not to let these guys fall away as well. All right, now that those are out, you can give this guy a wiggle. It does have a rubber grommet, so it might stick just a little bit. Be sure not to pull too hard because there is a wire connector in here that we have to release. So squeeze the green tab and give it a kind of wiggle side to side, and it should pop right out. So that's what the OE is going to look like, and we can set that off to the side and grab our new one. One thing I almost forgot, on the edge of our OEM module, there's a rubber gasket. We need to transfer that gasket to this new module. That way we don't get any water or moisture inside the headlight. Now we can slap that into place. And then grab our two T20 screws. Now these do not need to be super tight. Remember, you're screwing into plastic and we don't want to strip that out. Okay, and then it is reverse order from here. We will get this lower bracket back into place with our two 10mm bolts. What I usually do is start all of the hardware before you fully tighten anything, just in case you need to wiggle stuff around. And then next up, we will grab our nut and bolt that goes up top. There we go. It can be fun getting it aligned. Just have a little patience, you'll get there. All right, now that all of our hardware is started, we can go ahead and hold these upper bolts in place again and zip these nuts down. And then go ahead and tighten those two lower 10mm bolts. Now that we have those reseated, we can grab our wire harness with the built-in Bluetooth module here. So this is going to plug directly into our new DRL module, and then this T-harness is going to splice in behind the headlight. So if you have our DRLs, it can plug directly into the headlight or the other T-harness. It does not matter which one goes first. This one we are just going to put on the back of the headlight. So unplug that guy, plug in our new T-harness, and then plug it into the back of the headlight. And that is it for connections. We will just go ahead and make sure these are tucked up out of the way, nice and safe, and not dangling or getting squished. That is up out of the way. We will safely stick that guy right there and then grab a couple zip ties. That way we don't have loose wires floating around everywhere. All right, and then from here we can go ahead and slap in the fender liner and the wheel, get this guy back on the ground, and we're ready to play. All right, now just like OEM, these DRLs are only going to turn on when the car is either running or you turn on your headlight switch. Right now we have the switch turned on just for demonstration purposes. Sometimes when you first plug these in the very first time, they will automatically cycle through a whole bunch of different colors. In our case, it just turned on one solid color. So now I'm going to show you how to get the app here. So open up your app store, regardless if it's Android, iOS, whatever you have, and go ahead and search for Happy Lighting. We will download this guy. It looks just like this. Go ahead and open him up. Hit allow when it asks for Bluetooth permissions. Hit the top left corner of the bars, and look at that, it already found and connected to our devices. So if we click different colors, they change automatically. You can adjust colors, brightness, you can hook up your music so it syncs with that, or hit different shifting modes. Now, it goes without saying, any flashing red or blue is highly illegal. Do not do that unless you're parked at a car show. Never do it on the road. White and amber are almost always street legal, so use your best judgment, research your area to see what the rules are, but enjoy. You're ready to have fun. All right, there you have it. Now you know how to install the RGB DRLs for your C8 Corvette. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out through the website to support@paragonperf.com. And of course, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.